Welcome back to my channel, the Coin Spot today's best top 3 coins 1. You want to miss we're diving into the world of United States coins? Please don't skip this video, so let's get it started. Top 1. The 2016 UK Elizabeth II 5 pence coin. Covering its background, design evolution, minting specifics, collecting significance. Introduction and decimalization context. 5p coin was first introduced in 1968, 3 years before full decimalization, as a direct replacement for the shilling, maintaining familiar value while preparing the public for the new system. Initially matching the shilling in size 23.6 millimeters, 5.65 grams, and struck in cupronickel. Featured the new pence size and material changes over the years in 1990. To cut costs and improve convenience, the coin was downsized to 18 millimeters, 3.25 grams, retaining cupronickel in 2012 due to rising metal costs. Production shifted to nickel-plated steels, lightly thicker due to density differences while weight stayed consistent. By 2015 to 2022, the circulation version adopted the final portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Jody Clark. Struck in plated steel obverse portrait evolution for Queen Elizabeth II portraits have appeared on the 5p 19682 1984, Arnold McKinn. 1985 to 1997, Raphael Maklov diadem. 1998 to 2015, Ian Rank Broadley from. 2015, Jody Clark's 5th portrait, digitally sculpted. More lifelike effigy with the Queen wearing the diamond diadem, bearing Elizabeth II de Gras Reg Fid def year around her profile, and Clark's initials JC beneath reverse design, and Matthew Dent's shield in 2008. A Royal Mint competition led to Matthew Dent's Royal Shield design across multiple denominations. The 5p displays the central intersection of the shield's quarters. Over a smooth background beading removed with the inscription, 5 pence 2016 coin specifications, year 2016 material, nickel-plated steel weight, 3.25 G diameter, 18 millimeters, thickness, 1.89 millimeters orientation, metal alignment, edge milled redded. Mintages and rarity circulation. Mintage reached approximately 305,740,000, plus 10,328 proofs. Classified as common. Its value remains near face value in typical conditions. Special collector sets not always circulated. Brilliant uncirculated sets, included in various Royal Mint annual sets. Circa 22,786 to 38,502 coins proof in silver. Proof sets. Limited issues standard proofs approximately 10,328 and only 383 silver proofs collecting. Interest in market value as a regular circulation coin. At 2016 5p holds minimal numismatic premium under typical conditions. However, brilliant, uncirculated, and especially silver proof variants with limited mintage of 383 command, higher interest due to rarity. Ports note that 2016 Shield reverse coins and sets but not circulated earned modest premiums due. 2 collector demand prices vary based on condition and type loose circulated pieces. Still face value 5 pence uncirculated in holder presentations, a few pounds proof or silver proof, premiums. Depend on provenance and packaging. Historical significance. The 2016 5p embodies several notable milestones, part of the final portrait era of Elizabeth II's coins representation of the iconic Royal Shield design era 2008 to 2022. As example of the post-2012 cost-saving switch to plated steel cone, cited with major Royal Mint changes last round £1. Opening of the Visitor Center summary. Table feature details. Year 2016 material nickel-plated steel weight diameter 3.25 grams, 18 Amaburst designer, Jody Clark, 5th portrait reverse designer, Matthew Dent. Royal Shield center circulation mintage, approximately 305.7 million proof. Mintage 10,328 standard, 383 silver proof collector value low face for circulated. High silver proof final thoughts. The 2016 5 pence coin is a ubiquitous daily coin with quiet numismatic interest, particularly for collectors who appreciate the last Elizabeth II portrait, late-era shield design, and low mintage proof. For casual collectors or UK-themed sets, it's a stable addition. For dedicated enthusiasts, proof and silver-proof examples offer rarity and value. Top to the 2003 UK Elizabeth II 5-pence coin in roughly 30 concise sections grouped for clarity. Background in decimal era. The 5-pence coin was introduced in 1968 as part of Britain. As transitioned to decimal currency, it initially matched the shilling in size 23.6 millimeters, made of copper nickel, and quickly became a staple of daily transactions in 1990. Its size was reduced to 18 millimeters and 3.25 grams, still using cupronic, reducing costs and making the coin more compact. Obverse. Portrait Queen's Head. The 2003 coin features the fourth portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Ian Rank Broadley. Introduced in 1998, the portrait depicts the Queen wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara. The legend reads, Elizabeth 2D G Reg FD 2003. With the sculptor's initials IRB beneath the bust. Reverse design crowned thistle. The reverse features the crowned thistle, the badge of Scotland, designed by Christopher Ironside in 1968. The denomination is shown with 5 below the thistle and 5 pence. Above, this design served from 1968 through 2008 across several portrait eras. Physical details. Composition: copper nickel, 75% copper, 25% nickel. Diameter 18 millimeters. Thickness Edansi Halmi. Weight Sendan Arwuka. Edge milled, retted. Metal alignment. Mintage figure. Circulation. Mintage in 2003 was approximately 333.2 million. Some sources list rare variants included in mint and proof sets, adding a few thousand each. Overall, total mintage stands around 333.4 million, making it a common year. Mint set variety included in various brilliant uncirculated boo sets. For example, annual coin collection, 62,741 pieces. Baby gift, 43,128. Wedding gift, 7,130. Also appeared in proof sets. Standard proof, 23,650. Deluxe, 14,863. Executive, 5,000. Totaling approximately 43,513 coins. BU and proof examples are distinguishable by finish quality. Proof coins have mirror-like surfaces. Collectability and market value. Circulated coins generally trade at face value 5p. Uncirculated examples may fetch around 70 pence. 1 pound tilde. $0.901 United States dollar and 30 cents. Boo grades might sell for $1.40. Proof pieces approximately $2.20, $2.40. Ultra high grade certified coins MS67 plus could reach 2 pounds, 3 pounds or more. Value tables, seller market numista, UNC tilde, 53 cents, OXF tilde, $0.1911. Boo tilde. $1.40 proof tilde. $2.20 for Onum. List values ranging 30 cents 97 cents. Depending on grade. Coins in UK coin collector forums. Reddit confirm face value status for circulated examples. Varieties and errors. Mint sets sometimes show slight die differences versus circulation. Minor design variants are collectible. No major errors are widely reported. Rarities on the 2003 5p exist. Collectors note that only special strike or error coins yield above average premiums. Designer profiles in Rank Broadley. IRB created the obverse effigy. Used on UK coins since 1998, Christopher Ironside designed the classic crown thistle reverse. Used from 1968 until 2008. Summary table. Feature detail year 2003. Obverse designer Ian Rank Broadley. Fourth portrait. IRB reverse designer Christopher Ironside. Crown thistle material copper nickel. Weight 3.25 Ju diameter, 18 thickness, 1.7 edge milled. Reeded. Mintage. Circulation 333.2 million BU. Mintage approximately 62,741 coins. Proof mintage approximately 43,513 coins. Face value pound 0.055 pence. Typical value 5 pence. Circulated 1 pound and 50 pence, 2 pounds and 50 pence. Proof. Final thoughts. The 20035A is common and primarily holds face value in everyday use. Collectors seek uncirculated or proof examples featuring sharp details and perfect finish. It represents the final years of both the crowned thistle reverse and the rank broadly, effigy making it historically significant and a steady entry in UK coin collections. Top 3. The 1968 Elizabeth II 5 new pence 5p coin, intended to span around 30 minutes of reading time. In multiple long and information-rich paragraphs introduction to the 1968 Elizabeth II 5 new pence coin. The 1968 5 new pence coin is a landmark piece in British numismatic history. It's not merely for its design or its material composition, but because of the significant role it played in the modernization of British currency. This coin was among the very first of the decimal coins introduced in preparation for Britain's switch from the old SD pounds, shillings pence system to the decimal currency system. While the full transition wouldn't occur until February 15, 1971, known as decimal to certain coins, including the 5p, were introduced early to help the public acclimatize. Minted under the reign of Queen Elizabeth II. The 1968 5 new pence was a direct replacement for the traditional shilling in terms of value, but it bore a completely new face value and design, signifying a cultural and monetary transformation. His context, the shift to decimalization. Understand the significance of the 1968 5 new pence coin. One must first grasp the monumental shift that was occurring in British monetary history. Prior to decimalization, British currency operated under a complex and ancient system wherein 1 pound consisted of 20 shillings, and each shilling was divided into 12 pence, making 240 pence in a pound. This system had existed for centuries and, while rooted in deep tradition, was not intuitive in an increasingly globalized and mathematically simplified world. The decision to adopt a decimal currency was officially made in 1966 with the Decimal Currency Board formed to manage the transition. The introduction of coins like the 5p in 1968 was a calculated move to slowly ease the public into the idea of decimalization while maintaining functional parity with the old system. It was critical for these early decimal coins to be familiar in size and weight to their pre-decimal counterparts to ensure smooth circulation and public trust design. An appearance, obverse front of the coin. The obverse of the 1968 5 new pence coin features the second definitive portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. Designed by Arnold Machen, a renowned sculptor and artist, this portrait, introduced in 1968, shows the Queen wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, which was a wedding gift from Queen Mary, her grandmother. This portrayal of Elizabeth II is both youthful and formal, capturing the dignity of the monarch while remaining approachable. The inscription surrounding the portrait reads, Elizabeth 2D, G-Reg FD, 1968. This Latin abbreviation stands for Elizabeth II de Gratia, Regina Fidei Defensor, which translates to Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith. The typography is classically Roman, matching the historic gravitas of the monarchy and the formal traditions of British minting. The portrait itself is finely detailed, especially in high-grade coins, with attention to the Queen's facial features, hair texture, and the intricate design of her tiara-reverse back design, heraldry, and national identity. Reverse of the 1968 5 new pence coin was designed by Christopher Ironside, a respected British artist and designer who would go on to design the reverse of most of the first decimal coins. The reverse of the 5p features the badge of Scotland, which is a crowned thistle. The thistle has been a national symbol of Scotland for centuries, symbolizing toughness and resilience. The design is symmetrical, with elegant thistle leaves fanning out and a royal crown poised atop. The thistle is centered and detailed, emphasizing the unity of the United Kingdom by including a Scottish emblem on a national coin. Surrounding the thistle are the words New Pence at the top and 5. At the bottom, the typeface is straightforward and sans serif, modernizing the appearance compared to the more ornate pre-decimal coinage. The use of new pence instead of just pence was intentional to differentiate the new decimal coinage from the old pence coins. This would remain in use until 1981, after which new pence was replaced with just pence from 1982 onward. Once decimalization was well-established physical characteristics, metal composition. The 1968 5 new pence coin was minted in copper nickel an alloy composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel. This gave the coin a silvery appearance, similar to older shillings, and made it durable and corrosion-resistant. The coin had a diameter of 23.59 millimeters, a thickness of 1.78 millimeters, and a weight of 5.65 grams. These dimensions were carefully chosen to mirror the size and weight of the shilling which it replaced. As a result, vending machines and coin-operated devices could accept both coins interchangeably during the transition period. The edge of the coin is milled, meaning it has small, evenly spaced grooves running around the entire circumference. This tactile feature not only helps prevent fraud or clipping, removing small amounts of metal from the edge, but also makes the coin easier to distinguish by touch, particularly for the visually impaired mintage in circulation, although dated. These coins were minted in very large numbers ahead of the actual circulation launch and distributed to banks, post offices, and vending machine operators before they were released to the public. The exact mintage for 1968 was approximately 336,143,000 coins, huge quantity, reflecting the need for wide distribution and public familiarity ahead of decimalization. The coin remained in active circulation for decades and was only withdrawn from circulation in 1990, when a smaller version of the 5p coin was introduced as part of a general redesign of the decimal coinage. The large 1968 version, despite being demonetized, remains widely collected today. Many people still find them in old change jars and coin collections. Collectability and value from a numismatic perspective. The 1968 5 new pence coin is a common coin and not considered rare, especially in circulated condition. However, uncirculated or proof versions of the coin, especially those from presentation sets or specimen sets, are more desirable to collectors. A coin in mint condition may be worth anywhere from £1 to £5, depending on grade and whether it was part of a special set. While not valuable in monetary terms, the coin holds immense historical and sentimental value, representing the beginning of a new era in British monetary policy. Coin collectors often seek out the 1968 version as the first of its kind and as part of a full decimal collection. The coin's linked to decimalization, its distinct inscription, the use of Ironside and Machin's classic designs make it a significant milestone in UK. Coinage history, legacy, and cultural significance, though, 1968 5 new pence coin stands as a symbol of Britain's modernization in the mid-20th century. More than just a coin, it represented a shift in mindset from imperial tradition to modern efficiency. Decimalization itself was a reflection of post-war economic pragmatism, a desire to align with global norms, and a nod toward simplification and standardization in everyday life. The success of this transitional coin helped ease the British public through what could have been a chaotic period. The careful design choices honoring tradition while embracing the new demonstrate the Royal Mint's commitment to both aesthetic beauty and functional purpose. The coin also reflects broader themes of national identity, as seen in the Scottish thistle motif, and monarchical continuity. With the regal image of Queen Elizabeth II, conclusion, a coin that changed a nation in conclusion. The 1968 Elizabeth II 5 new pence coin is far more than a piece of metal. It is a historical artifact that captures a nation in transition. Designed with meticulous care and introduced during a time of great change, the coin was at the forefront of decimalization, helping pave the way for a smoother economic future. It balanced tradition and progress, royal symbolism and practical utility for collectors, historians, and those with an appreciation of British heritage. The 1968 5p coin remains an essential and iconic piece. It encapsulates not just a monetary value, but the cultural, political, and economic forces of its. They're found in an old drawer, inherited in a collection, or purchased from a dealer. This coin carries with it the weight of history and the elegance of a nation reshaping its identity for the modern world. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe our channel for more videos.